Well, folks, it is back to square one for the Tampa Bay Rays and their efforts to build a new stadium in the Bay Area. The team announced that they will not move forward with a $1.3 billion stadium and redevelopment plan with the city of St. Pete. So the big question now is, what's next?
Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg was heavily damaged by Hurricanes Helene and Milton in October. That led to delays as city and county officials waited to see where the team would play the 2025 season. The team reached an agreement to play at Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, the spring training home of the New York Yankees. St. Petersburg and the Pinellas County Commission approved the funding to move forward, but the Rays claim that delays drove up costs beyond what they can afford. Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred has said he wants to keep baseball in Tampa Bay, and there is interest in buying the Rays. At least 4 interested parties say they have the means, and several names have been mentioned, including Joe Malloy, a former managing general partner of the New York Yankees. He says his group may be interested in pursuing the St. Pete Stadium deal that Sternberg declined. Carter McCain, a Tampa lawyer, has stepped forward saying he represents a group of out-of-state buyers. Dan Doyle, the CEO of Tampa-based office equipment company Dex Imaging, has been floated as a possible suitor as well. And the Orlando City Dreamers say they have commitments from local investors for more than $200 million in minority ownership. Their group has been working for years to bring a Major League Baseball team to the city of Orlando. As of now, Stuart Sternberg has not offered to sell the team.
So, Bob, would you say that this puts Mayor Ken Welch in St. Petersburg in a very difficult situation? When you read his quote, we tried everything, we checked every box, I really thought we had it this time.
First of all, welcome to this seat.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to have you here. You're going to do great. Yeah, I think it's, I'm having PTSD because literally I went through this with this group for 3 years at the tail end of my term, 17, 18, and 19. And we were not able to come to an agreement. We all remember that great movie with Kevin Costner, The Field of Dreams. Well, this is the land of nightmares. For Mayor Welch, I couldn't think of anything more disappointing, not only in terms of the ability to get this deal done, which obviously he thought he had, but also the hopes and the aspirations of the people who were displaced by the original stadium construction, predominantly African-American community in the gas plant district, whose hopes had been raised significantly by the prospect of this happening. And them getting finally the promises fulfilled to them that were made 25 years ago. So for Mayor Welch, obviously it's a catastrophic week for him as he heads into a potential re-elect not that long from now.
Right.
And has alienated or managed to alienate, not of his doing, but some of the very people that he will rely on, some of the very people he grew up with.
That's right. He's a former resident of the gas plant district,
for whom that history is sordid. It is a raw wound for many of them, and it's been a colossal disappointment, not surprising for anybody who has dealt with them. And I think what they've accomplished is, in essence, to burn every bridge that they ever had and every relationship that they've ever had.
Mark, you all at the Times have been covering this extensively, written many editorials. The one in November said, it's about time, let's get this deal done. Yep. What are some big dates, important dates that we should be focused on?
Well, next week is going to be very interesting, but I think what I want to just get back to the fact that we got a situation here where the owner of the team has basically said he's going to take his ball and go home. The problem is the home is in tatters. Tropicana Field is still roofless, and next Thursday the City Council is set to authorize funding to repair the roof, some of the first steps that need to be taken to get Tropicana Field back in game ready for 2026. That's likely going to cost over $20 million just to fix the roof, but there's way more damage there beyond the roof that's going to take some time to repair. It's the other key thing to what you just said, Bob, is that no deal to get anything back on track is going to happen anytime soon. They've burned their bridges with the city. The county commission doesn't want anything to do with them. The mayor over here is a lame duck who's only got a couple more years. Nobody wants to start down a road of a negotiation with a team that has credibility issues right now. And then 3 years from now, you know, she's gone. The mayor's gone in 2 years. So it'll be a new mayor's problem to solve in Tampa if the team is going to make a move over here.
So even if the Rays do nothing, the deal is set to terminate on the 31st if they don't meet certain criteria.
The deal will terminate, and then they've made a pitch to come back and play at the Trop for 10 more years. Okay, asking for money from the county commission and from the city, a couple $100 million each, to make major renovations to keep the team at the Trop for 10 more years. No, there's no appetite for that from the commission or from the city right now.